gonna say it. This is gonna be the game. Auto attack build, you can't tell me otherwise, even though their team were on something completely different. Auto attack build it is. Punisher map. Valla or Fia, still not the Destroyer joining me. Murky, Valera, Enduin, so pure burst damage and then a healer. They have Abatur, Jaina, Nazeebo, Karazim, Mephisto. Damn. It's gonna be an explosive game, I can tell you that much. With these team comps, nobody's gonna see the light of day longer than a couple of minutes, I'm afraid. Which is something you would love, right, in the 21st century? Does everybody really want to continue this life anymore? Maybe a little bit too deep, maybe a little bit too dark. But I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. Don't get hit by the toads. What build is he going? That I didn't quite catch that, but it didn't seem like it was an ability that I know. Alright, Charism, you're gonna be my target for the auto attack quest. That was not necessary, but I appreciate it, Anduin. I am capable of saving my own ass for a little while before it gets too dangerous. I just want auto attacks to stack up. That's all I want this game. Just stack up my auto attack quest, and that's all I'm gonna be focusing on. I don't have much to say about that. That was just me being a little bit ballsy and a little bit stupid. I would love it somebody would be able to go and soak top. I really don't want to do it because I am focusing on getting my auto attacks up and there is no opponent top because Abatur is there. So it would be very detrimental to me, and I guess that attack was also detrimental to my buddy Destroyer. I'm gonna say it. He has the tendency to die quite often in games like this, both in MOBAs and in first-person shooters and stuff. He is just a very aggressive player, and don't get me wrong, that is not something inherently bad, but it's high risk, high reward. That's just the way he plays. If I am saying mean things or saying incorrect things, feel free to correct me, buddy, but that's just the way it is. Some things will never change, you know. One of the best Biggie tracks out there. I'm just kidding, I don't want to piss people off. It was rhetorical. I know that it's in fact a 50 Cent song. All jokes aside though, did they ever find his killer? Weren't they like on track to find like a new suspect lately? Or did they not find like a new suspect lately? I know he was making some headlines, Tupac, and I don't think it's because of his new music, if you know what I'm saying. So I definitely feel like I heard something interesting happening surrounding Tupac lately. Almost completed one little facet of the quest, one stack as we called it earlier. Earlier being in one of my previous games. One of my previous Valla games, and they are stacking up nicely as well. I wouldn't call it nicely, because I'm just suffering. Ooh, now that is juicy. That is juicy right there. Of course he has mines everywhere, so we are not able to actually do anything about him, but we do know his position now. And he might rethink his position, but I don't think he's going to be smart enough to do so. What was I saying about Destroyer again? Oh right, high risk, high reward, yeah. I really can't die. Those are the kinds of mistakes I have to prevent. I really shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't have been in there. My buddy has soaked 0 experience points so far. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I need 2 auto attacks to complete my quest. It's not gonna count when I auto attack a minion that has the Abatur head on his head, right? I don't think so. I presume it won't. But somebody has to like get this top experience because otherwise we won't have a chance in hell this game. No, it doesn't count. That's so sad. Such a hard counter. And we knew it. We saw him, but I want this auto attack build. He's behind this wall somewhere here. But I don't know exactly where. He might have moved a little bit because he saw that I was bloodthirsty. I think he's a bit further back. Yeah, he's taunting me. He's taunting me. He's putting mines on top of my face. I realize that my team is having to defend mid without me now, but I hope that I can at least indulge in some structural damage. And it will kind of help us distract them from the rest of the map a little bit for a second at least. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do enough damage at all. Especially not if I'm going to get interrupted by Jaina. Luckily my hatred movement speed bonus has kind of saved me there. Oh, give me 2 auto attacks, please. Thank you. That's nice. That's nice. That's good stuff right there. I hope Destroyer realizes that I'm just trying to stack up my auto attack and I'm not actually trying to fight. 57, 58, 59, 30. 30? 60. I feel like Gimli and Legolas in Lord of the Rings. But instead of counting up the orcs I have slain with my axe/bow, I am counting up just the auto attacks I shot at people with my crossbow.
Bruh.
I really should watch Lord of the Rings again sometimes. There are still people in the world that I haven't told yet about the fact that Aragorn or Viggo Mortensen actually broke his leg or broke his toes when he was kicking that helmet in the second movie. So my mission has not been completed yet. Or the mission of any Lord of the Rings fan has not been completed yet. It is our collective purpose in life to tell everybody about that little known fact, which is not little known at all, like everybody knows it by now. There we go, a nice little kill on Jaina. Don't care about the Mephisto Cartus ult for a second. I'll hit him up with a recall. My XP soaking is a bit better now. Murky is of course doing a bang-ass job. I think he is soaking both mid and bot lane, and I am insanely thankful for him. He is literally keeping us in the game single-handedly. My stacking abilities have been okay this game. They could have been better so far, I think, but I'm doing the best I can, or at least close to the best I can. A nice rotation from me right when the objective is going to spawn here, so that's something my team is probably going to be happy about, or I hope so at least. Krazim, I would love to get some more auto attack stacks on you, my brother. Without dying, of course. But Unknown has my back. Double stun. Should be enough to kill him, probably. I don't know what that's all about. I guess he revives. That's cool. That's his ult, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to chase too deep, but I guess I just have to take into account that I got a whole lot of auto attack stacks from that, and I should just be happy with that outcome. Slowly but surely, we are chipping away at this objective, I think. Well, it's really slowly, because apparently those goblin goobers that I killed were the first ones for this objective, but... Alright, looks like we're fighting first. A nice little ult right there. I am hitting them a little bit at least. Not like amazingly, but I'm doing a little bit better. I think that for actually gathering the objective, our team is going to be better because they lose a lot of pressure by Abatur not being here. Excuse me, but I'm just going to walk out of there if that's okay. Unknown really has been pocket healing me, and I'm very thankful for it, don't get me wrong. I hope that he just has enough foresight and enough energy to focus on the other teammates as well. Because I think I am not the most important player at all. I'm just a low life damage dealer. Which is important, of course. I mean, we need to deal damage to kill enemies and to win. But I think that it's not the most important person on our team. Although, come to think of it, we are all just damage dealers. So, I mean, I don't think he can really separate who is important and who is not. Because we all have the same function except for him. They have nicely distracted our Punisher. But it doesn't really matter because we are still able to gain this fort, gain it, to destroy it, to level it, to burn it to the ground. And while they are still distracting them a little bit, I think I will try and clear out this wave as quickly as possible, in the hopes of clearing out some more buildings in the mid lane here too. Tomorrow I have an even calmer day at work, only 3 clients. I say even calmer as if I was talking about work already, but it was in the last episode. I'm just recording these back to back. And it is quite regularly the case that my Tuesdays are very calm. That is because on Mondays I work in Workplace 1, where they are like, hey, you need to do this many clients, and that's the amount of money you need to pay us. Like, you're gonna see 6 clients on Monday, and that's that. You'll pay us for those 6 clients. Whereas my work on Tuesday is just like, for every client you do, give us 30%. So it's warranted for me to have my Tuesdays be a little bit calmer. Everybody alive. I think the Destroyer might pay with his life, but all the rest of us for some reason got out with their lives. Murky is wreaking havoc in the top lane, and it's everything we can ask from him, so I'm very grateful to have him on my team. I'll chase a little bit just to get some more auto attack stacks up there, but I'm not looking for any major trouble. Again, just grabbing any chance I get to... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's very nice, yeah. Okay, come on, please. I mean, we might be able to do it, but no, not quite. A little bit close, a little bit on the close side, but not really all that close. I'm gonna head over to our team if that's possible. Yeah, I was already headed over to you, but I'm very thankful for the healing. He'll level up mid-fight, because I think it's necessary. Kill Mephisto first. He is dealing way too much damage. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And we're stacking up our auto-attack quest just so insanely nicely. And now we have the quest, the objective here as well, the mercenary camp. Wow, I was messing up my words there. It's kind of what happens when you start shoutcasting these games a little bit. Although I'm not really shoutcasting these games. I'm more just shouting and not casting. Only casting I do is on the couch, you know? You know what I mean? I am not sexually active. Let's just focus on the objective. If some of our team can keep them away from the shrine a little bit, I think I can already stack up a whole bunch of kills before they actually get here. Especially if I use my ability to the greatest extent. Who is here with me? Murky. Murky has some nice AoE. Very, very well suited to get some of these goblin goobers killed as well. Wait for them to spawn a new wave and then we can use our multi-shot. Hopefully not give too many to Jaina, which is not going to be a problem anymore because Jaina is dead. Are we focusing the fight or are we focusing the goblins? I think I will remain on the goblins for now. While the rest of my team, with some nice help from the Murky ult, is actually getting rid of them quite in an efficient manner. And I will just clear out the objective for the friendly team without too much hassle, without too much opposition. And I hope they will be very thankful for me doing so, which they should be, because I killed quite a lot of those goblins. Let's help out Murky in the top lane. Maybe we can focus on this little camp right here. I think Murky had exactly the same idea as me. Looks like we're a little bit on the same page. Sorry. I think I shouldn't have attacked, because I think he could have bribed it in its totality, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure how the bribing mercenaries work. I think I've done it once or twice on like Falstad, if that's at all possible, if Falstad has that ability. I seem to remember doing it sometime, but I'm not quite sure. Valla Syndrome, just to get some nice auto-attack stacks if possible. Quickly get just some more stacks in here with the Valla Syndrome, just dashing in blindly. And I think we are gonna have to do something different than what we are doing right now, which is just standing around. Let's go for a little siege camp kill down here. Potentially do it alone, potentially my buddy Destroyer will notice what I'm doing. I'll keep an eye on him though. I think I'll need to help him out first. Very nice ult right there. I'll follow it up with my own ult, and we actually did a bang-ass job of killing all the enemies in our way. Nice catch, Destroyer, nice catch. Good call on not coming to help me out on the jungle camp, because you had some more important matters to attend to. Seems to be going a-okay this time around. This might... I'm scared. I'm scared to say it. This might be the game, you know? This might be the one for all the marbles, the one where it finally happens, the one where I can blow my load at the end of it from excitement and from happiness, because I feel like we are making some great progress on actually achieving a nice little victory for ourselves here. Avatar can just kill our core, right? I hope not. I'm making sure he has no minions anymore. I hope that makes a little difference. Valira seems to be back there, so I think his assault has stopped, but he did some nice damage to our base. I can't deny it. Even though he is an opponent, I gotta give some respect. I'll head over to our team here, because it seems like we are headed into a big fight. I want to flank a little bit, but I don't want to be in too much trouble, or I don't want to put my team in too much trouble. But I feel like we can turn around nicely here. Land my stun. Light bomb. Perfect. Perfect. Well played by the friendly team. Just head in for some more structure damage if possible. Head for that mercenary camp up there. And then I think we will be in the money, kind of. We are in control of the entire map. There's no boss on this map, sadly, because the objective is so much related to spawning like a large boss monster. But we are doing great. Feeling great as well. Feels nice to get back into the YouTube journey. Even though I feel like the content I'm recording at the moment is not like of the top quality. It's just me playing games, focusing on the gameplay commentary. Nothing that really adds that much value to the world or other people's lives. But it adds value to my life, and that's enough. That is more than enough. That's exactly why I want to create YouTube videos, because I feel like creating them, and because they add joy to my existence. So I'm not gonna look a gifted horse in the mount. I'm not gonna worry about any of the analytics. I'm just gonna play the games I want to play, press record before playing them. And if you guys want to watch, that's absolutely fine, and you are welcome to. If you guys are not interested, that's absolutely fine, and you guys are welcome to skip it as well. Timed that correctly. I'm just gonna focus Kerosene. I'll get some more stacks on these guys as well. I'm really starting to deal a whole bunch of damage right now. I am a force to be reckoned with. As long as I'm on max hatred stacks, of course, that is. Only the one death so far, really focused on not making that mistake again, because I know how detrimental it can be. And Abator is still causing trouble. That it won't be to the extent where our base immediately just gets destroyed, or will it? Why does it look like it will? If we lose this game right now, I will cry. Okay, Destroyer is there. I feel like we are in such control of the game, and still it feels like we don't really have a chance because their Abator is dealing so much structure damage. We don't have any minions here. I can tank for a little while, but it's definitely not worth it me tanking this. This might be worth it though, if you can land all our stuns in quick succession. Valla Syndrome a little bit, but I also just want to get these kills. Come on, we got this, let's go team, let's go. Valla Syndrome to the largest extent. I'm just going. I feel like that's kind of on me. That little kill streak right there that might win us the game, I feel like I played quite an important role in that. I don't want to toot my own horn to the too large extent, but I think I had some nice contributions there. Make sure my hit rate is still stacked up, and one of these strong auto attacks will also do a lot of the trick. We will at least have all 3 forts down, and I think their death timers are just way too large for them to make a chance to make a last stand. I think we should have just had the game, and that should also be the end of this ordeal. It was not easy. It was not easy to stay motivated. I feel like this was one of the last Valla games I actually had in me without being like really annoyed. But some, you see, persistence and perseverance and discipline, and that's all you need. Although it's hatred, discipline is in the yellow. Thank you very much for watching. Finally, give me that MVP. Give me that MVP. We know I deserve it. We know it's me. We all know it beforehand. Oh. Thanks, Destroyer, for carrying me. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.